that the prophets brought, and you look at any holy book, everyone has to look to their own holy books, is based on energy. If, like in math, when you have fractions and you're trying to add something different, when you're trying to come to understand Judaism, Christianity, Islam, or other faiths, you have to have a common denominator, because there are fractions that you can't add like that. So the common denominator in all religions is energy. So if you take that prophetic teaching and say, I'm going to stop with all this dogma so that we find differences and argue about this word, that word, especially when you're arguing in words that you don't even know. If you talk to us about other holy books in English, it's ridiculous. It wasn't written in English, it was actually written in Aramaic. So there's not going to be any understanding there. But where we come into an understanding is energy. What practices do you do to build your energy? What practices do you do to rid yourself of negative energy? How do you defend and fight against negative energy? Explain that to me, then look into the holy books. So everything that the prophets gave to us should be based on energy. So when you hold a staff and a cane, that all men should walk with a cane when appropriate, and you can't take it to your office. But why? Is because your 2 feet require a grounding. And if you don't ground, energy will come up and hurt your back. So the asa is a grounding. To push the negative energy from your hand will ground the energy down. Now we know that, and all electricians know that you have to have a grounding wire. They even put it on houses in case you get hit by electricity. They put a grounding wire into the earth. So then you don't think God sent us with grounding instructions? Or we lost that? They gave us some plastic shoes and all this ridiculous stuff, when you actually ground as soon as you touch the earth. As soon as your feet touch the grass, your whole body grounds, recalibrates all of your atomic structure in the body, just by touching what God has created. So the cane is a grounding. For all the negative attacks that are coming, we're taking the positive from the heavens, all the negativity from the earth, and instead of coming into the belly and into the back, then you're going to push it out with the cane. Just the presence of the cane, inshaAllah. And every prophetic reality that was brought, inshaAllah. Men cut their hair for energy. Women grow their hair for energy. Completely different. Someone asks, the Sikhs, they have their long hair, long hair. All of the prophetic teaching is that the longer your hair for a man, the more depleted your energy will be. And for women, the honor is in the length of the hair, not cutting it short, because that was a form of punishment.